How's he doing, the Jamaican rap? He's from just south of the Watford Gap. He gives us stick about the north-south divide, but they got the jobs. Yeah, man, but we got the side. Little bit of Anfield rap there for you. Boom. Big time 80s. How are we, Reds? Duts here. Welcome to Cop for that. Whew. So, let's just recap. We've had an international break either side of 2 games. 2 potential banana skins for the Reds. These are teams that we've struggled against in the past, but Klopp has kind of changed his dynamic, changed his thinking, changed his tactics about how he approaches these games. We played 2. We played Fulham and we played Watford. Played Fulham at Anfield and we played Watford away. Like I said, either side of an international break. Fulham, strong, well managed, disciplined, signed a ridiculous amount of players in the summer. Many thought Fulham would go on to be a powerhouse this season. I mean, hanging around that, you know, the United's kind of in 10th to 7th, that type of area. Sorry, I had to get that little United dig in. Watford, you know, we went there last year. And it was around a cloud with Coutinho wanting to leave. Did he want to play? Did he not want to play? And we end up drawing the game 3-3, made mistakes, conceded goals. But this is a totally different Liverpool side. So let's just go over team news. I'm not going to really bore you with team news every single week from now on, but let's just talk about what Klopp's kind of doing. I mean, Alisson's playing in goal. Hopefully he never gets injured, right? So Alisson's our number 1. Centrally, his first choice pairing is Lovren. A lot of people don't like Lovren. I know everyone's banging the Gomez drum, and they should be because Gomez is absolutely fantastic. But Lovren's his first choice with Virgil. It is. Robbo's his first choice at left back, and again, you know, hopefully he never gets injured because he's phenomenal. And then right back, Gomez for me is his first choice, and then Trent is obviously his understudy. Trent had a good little international break, scores a beautiful goal for England, and he gets to start against Watford, where on another day Gomez plays. And I think that's what he does. I think Klopp would like to play Gomez as right back away and maybe Trent more right back at home, giving us the attacking threat down the outside, giving us more of a final ball than Gomez gives. And in the midfield can change from week to week also, you know, so we can play Fabinho in the defensive centre mid role with Wijnaldum and Milner. If he wants to go a little bit more attacking, he can obviously insert Shaqiri into that midfield. Bobby, when we signed Bobby, we basically signed an attacking centre midfielder and we played them up front. Kind of the way Spain did years ago, where they played with no striker, played with a false 9, and it worked for them and they won a lot of games, a lot of championships winning with the style of no striker. I think more and more this season, we've seen Bobby become more deeper and deeper and deeper, and Salah and Mo Salah and Sadio Mane basically play as 2 strikers, but you know, they drift wide, they interchange with the likes of Shaqiri and the likes of Bobby coming through the centre. But Bobby is becoming for me more and more of a central midfielder, and we'll talk about that in a little second. So let's talk about the Fulham game. We played a strong lineup, probably the strongest we could on the day. I thought we played well. It was a good game. I mean, we scored in both halves. The first goal we score is basically they score a goal. You know, Mikovic is up, bullet header. Referee rightfully calls it offside. I mean, it's about this much offside. Gives offside. We counter-attack with lightning speed, very similar to the way we did last year on corner kicks. We get the ball down the sideline and we score a peach. I mean, it's an absolutely fantastic goal that Salah slots. Have a little bit of that, whatever that is. Stick that up your butt, Sergio Ramos. So Salah scores. And then we score a peach. I mean, this second goal in the second half is awesome. I mean, both games, Watford and Fulham, both goalkeepers have worldies against us. I mean, on another day, it could have been a 6 or 7 like we scored last season. Everyone's talking about how amazing this attack is, how much it clicks. But the goalkeepers are on fire. Make save after save after save. I never realised how much of an unbelievable striker of a ball Sadio Mane is. He strikes the ball like fire comes off those cleats. I mean, incredible ability to shoot the ball. We get a ball in the corner, we play 3 or 4 passes, there's a beautiful switch across and Shaqiri just side-full volleys it in the bottom corner. It's a video game goal, it's a FIFA 19 goal, it's absolutely brilliant. So we win 2-0, great result, everyone's happy. Could we play better? We could. Does their goalie have a blinder? He definitely does. We take the points, we get off on international duty. All our players that go away on international duty have a phenomenal time. Wijnaldum for Holland, Virgil van Dijk for Holland, Mohamed Salah for Egypt. I mean, the list goes on and on for the the caliber of players we're sending away. They all come back healthy. Klopp goes to pick his first team again. He does. And, first half against Watford, we struggled. Man City are already 3-0 up. We're playing at the same time as them, and they're scoring goals like it's a charity game. It's a laugh. It's a game in the park. Like the goals are basically walked into the net. Teams aren't playing against Man City now. They're just using it as a free hit. Like, go ahead, City, just go batter us, and then we'll go from there. Which kind of sucks for Liverpool, because this is obviously the best Liverpool team we've seen in the Premier League's history. Records dictate that. From what we're doing with goals scored, goals against, point tallies at this point of the season, Liverpool are smashing records every single week with what we're doing on the football pitch. But this City team is just lights ahead of us. So everyone's looking at Liverpool 0-0 at Watford at half time. Watford have had a goal disallowed, rightfully so as well. They've had one chance. Second half starts, again, City are dominating their game. Alisson's has to make a fantastic save, and that was kind of like the wake-up point for us. Then we go on a 20-minute spell where we really play well. We pass the ball well. We interchange between the defense, the midfield, the attack. Goal comes. Mane brilliant down the left side. Gets a ball into Mohamed Salah. Salah hits it kind of at Robinson, but the power beats him. It goes kind of through his legs to the side of him. It's goal to 1-0. It's awesome. Salah runs off doing this celebration. It's kind of a middle finger up to Sergio Ramos, apparently, because he's a big stinking cheat and a big drugs cheat, allegedly. So we get the goal. Second goal comes. It's awesome. I mean, it's a Trent Alexander-Arnold free kick, which if Beckham had scored it, you'd be watching it over and over. It's perfect. There's the goal. There's Trent. Bends it. Close to top right corner. It's beautiful. It's the power he gets in it. It's a phenomenal free kick, and he celebrates it like he's a kid from Liverpool, running around. Supported the team his entire life. Puts it in the back of the net. It's a phenomenal goal. Phenomenal goal. So that puts us 2-0 up. We get Jordan Henderson sent off for two stupid things. First of all, the Watford player's holding his shirt, kind of rips his shirt. Jordan kind of lashes him on the ground. Jordan gets a stupid yellow card. As he's about to be subbed for Fabinho's about to come on the pitch, they kind of go into each other. I mean, it's nothing. When you see it on a slow-mo, it looks like there's no contact, really. They're just kind of both, if that's their bodies, both of them come together like this. The Watford player falls down because he's not as hard enough as Jordan Henderson. And Henderson, for whatever reason, just goes, oh, well, I'm not playing in a derby then. And he walks off the pitch, and the referee just gives him a second yellow. He kind of helped the referee make his mind up, but he was gone. I'd have fought my case a little bit more if it was me, because there was really nothing in there. So Hendo's sent off. We're down to 10 men. Then we get this boss counter-attack. Robbo on the halfway line. The defender comes steaming in. Robbo's got the ball. Two-footed. Robbo jumps the tackle with the ball. Goes right down the left side of the field. Crosses the ball back in. Mane hits a rocket. Foster makes an incredible save. And the ball goes up in the air. And Bobby just waits and waits. And it seems like he waits for 10 minutes. And then he heads the ball in the back of the net. Foster gets a touch. Goal, Liverpool 3. And it was the speed that we scored the goals. Because, going into this game, I really thought we were going to get a draw. I thought 0-0, because I never thought Watford would ever score past us. But, I thought we'd struggle against a well-oiled machine, which is Watford Football Club. They really are playing well this season. They've got a great manager, and they're very disciplined. And they work their butts off. They press, and they work hard all over the pitch. And, so Liverpool to come away from this result with another 3 points, 5 goals, last 2 games, 2 clean sheets. Like, it's just it's phenomenal. Keep harping on about it. It's a phenomenal time to be a Red. So I haven't got too much to talk about the team. I just want to say that Mane's amazing and doesn't get enough credit for his level of ability. And I'm going to say, him signing that contract, to have all these players now locked down, it's brilliant. Going back to the Bobby thing, Bobby really is becoming a centre mid. I mean, at times in this game against Watford, he was getting the ball off the defence. He was getting the ball off the goalkeeper. At one point, he gets the ball off Alisson. Like, what are you doing that far back? But it's working for us. So, for me, this Liverpool team really is playing without a striker. We're just kind of using Mane and Salah as the forwards and trying to get runners from the midfield to break those lines. But yeah, we're doing a fantastic job. We've got 2 massive games coming up in relation to Paris Saint-Germain and the derby, the Merseyside derby. This should be the best football. It's always crap, let's be honest. The derby is always crap. Unless it's Mane scoring right in the last second, all around us, children playing, having fun, it's season, love and understanding, Merry Christmas, Everton. So we don't want that to be sung, and we don't want Everton to win. So obviously, guns are blazing. We need to put the best performance down of the season against Everton, because you know what, that Everton team isn't bad. We need to smash them, because we didn't play too well last season against them. But obviously they don't beat us, but let's put the marker down. And we got Paris Saint-Germain. Hopefully the likes of Mbappe and the likes of the horrible scummy cheat Neymar are both out injured, and you know we basically go out there and win 2-0. I'd take 2-0 over in Paris, that'd be great. Alright, this has been Duts. This has been a quick version of Coffera. We just reviewed the Fulham game where we won 2-0, and we just reviewed the Watford game where we won 3-0. So hopefully next 2 games are just as good as that. Hope you have a fantastic day, Reds, wherever you are around the world. Ta-ra for now. Ta-ra.